Alright guys, so I'm gonna share with you a very cool activity that we've done in class. Alright, this is very exciting for me because it is something that I have learned as a child, and to be honest with you, it stuck with me over the years, which means I truly have learned this craft, this technique. And to be honest with you, based on our background growing up as children, we never had so much financial backing to get all those lovely modernized toys. So we had to really be creative when we wanted to play with something or get involved, get engaged, and to develop our psychomotor skills. But I'm gonna share it with you, and it's just a beautiful memory of childhood growing up. And so I thought it prudent to share with my kids, and wow, never regret it one bit. They enjoyed it to the fullest. They held tightly to their little souvenirs after after completing their project, their activity, this activity. And some of them were not able to truly manipulate the paper, and so some of them were pathway through the process, while some were fully engaged, fully they grasped the concept fully. But majority of them were able to get to a reasonable point where I could help them over to complete the task. And it's a fun activity, and it keeps you on the edge. Alright, so it's actually making paper boats, and you know I love to do paper mache, so it's another activity within the same medium. Alright, so here's my paper mache. As I said before, papier mache or paper mache. I'm working on this one from the start of the pandemic, and I haven't completed it as yet. But it's not about that one today. It's about the paper boat. Alright, and we used to love when it rains after school. Wow, we put a you know that paper will get saturated after a while, you know. But the moving water, the flowing water, we would put it in there. The still waters tend to soak up the paper quicker. The paper soaks up the water quicker, and then it would sink. But it was just a joy to watch it with the still water and with the flowing water. But over the years I've become advanced, so I learn about how to make it become waterproof. Alright, when you add tonal and those things to it, but glue and other acrylic based mediums or paint. But what I want you to know is that in this case you don't need any paper glue, no adhesive at all. You want to form your boat nicely, and let's get started. Yep. Alright, so here are some of the samples. They're done, and I'm a fan of transformers, so this can be transformed. Here we go. I'm gonna show you, this is how you can close it up and put it in your pocket. Alright, and you can make a big one or a very small one. So here it is. Here are some of the samples. You unfold it, and there you go. But I'm gonna show you from the start, and you have all types of design. I have all types of design right here. There they are. Alright, so initially I would have taught my students, and I think I have it up on my channel somewhere, where you can make this design easily by actually folding the paper evenly. And we were talking about balance. This was an activity talking about balance, pattern, and lines. Also shapes, because the complete line forms some rectangles. And repetition, you know, which is pattern. Alright, so the first thing we normally would do is fold the paper, turn the paper opposite, fold it this way. Then where the triangle is, we're gonna I'm gonna fold it, because we're talking about balance. I'm gonna just pick up the top right hand corner of the paper, and let me not crowd you so you can see. So I make sure I need to put my finger here, so the center line here, we want to make sure it's balanced. Take it over here so it's lined up perfectly, lined up with the center line, the line of symmetry. Once you get it right there, lined up, and you notice it's folded into a triangle, like when you're making paper planes. My kids, while I was teaching them, I heard them say something about origami. Origami. And I went to do some research, need to do further research. They call it origami. Well, I didn't know what that was, but I learned something from my students. So in sharing, they also shared something with me which is new to me, and that's very good. All right. So we do the same thing, whatever we do on the right, having the triangle right there, we do the same on the left. So we are talking about balance. Let me make sure you see that. So we have it on both sides. Good. What you want to do right now, so you have a triangle here. Okay, good. Two triangles and it becomes one. There's a line in the middle. Alright, so you want to pick up this part. You really want to pick up this part of the design. And guys, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I'm gonna unfold this because I don't want you to lose the, if you were to do it the way that I started, then you would lose all those patterns and lines. So let me do it the way it should. Alright, follow me. So we fold it this way, we get back those triangular shapes, and we fold it that way. Okay, good. Now that we have it this way, so we're not seeing the lines basically, and that's how we should go about it. Alright, so let's pick up the pace a little bit. We're gonna pick up this flap. It's gonna look like a hat, cowboy hat. Alright, we make sure we use our fingernails to crease, to give it a sharp fold, a sharp seam. And after we have this, we're gonna flip it over. Good. After we flip it over, we do the same thing, and we still want to emphasize on balance. Same thing on the back, same thing on the front. Good. You want it to be equally balanced, symmetrically balanced. Here's the beautiful fun part now. We're gonna go inside of the hat. Go inside of the hat. Open. Alright, there we go. And then we wanna, you're gonna see this, you're gonna squeeze. So we pull these two sides apart, and while we're pulling these sides apart, the left and the right, this is gonna come together. The back and right, those two parts are gonna come together. Then these are gonna protrude. What you don't want to have that, you're gonna put this flap under that. Push this lid under that on both sides. We're almost there now. So the next thing we want to do, hold it up, make sure we use this as the marker. This is the part we're gonna fold. When we fold, hold on to both sides. We want to fold with this lined up right there, and then we fold a triangular shape. Good. And we gotta flip it around. Remember, in one of my lessons when I showed you how to use triangles to draw the human figure, so I tend to love working with these triangles, and we're repeating the same steps. balance. Whatever we do on the other side, we do. So here's one of the mistakes some of the kids usually, some folks would make, folding it this way. Alright, but we're not folding it that way. Alright, hope I didn't confuse you with that. So this is the way you want to fold it. So always remember to find the opening, go inside, go to the opening, there you go. Flip it over here, squeeze that to there, see? Good. So we want to squeeze that there, good. And then we repeat the process. Remember when we talk about making the triangle, so the triangle, it starts getting smaller and we flip it around. If we turn it this way, it's a square. We turn it this way, it's like a diamond, as you can see. Yep. And we're gonna flip it over and fold up. Get in there. And finally, we're gonna go in again. That's beautiful line designs coming out. All of that's amazing. Look inside of that beautiful pattern that you're seeing there using simple lines. And you could use a variety of colors. And we squeeze this together. Finally, we want to look at these qualities, analyze the whole thing, and there are lots of other potential to this, you know. We talk about not making paper plain, and I know the danger of that. Alright, but there's a lot of things we could do with these. Looks like a pyramid and other stuff. Alright, look at it from different angles to see what you can make from it, because I'm telling you, there's more stuff that we can make from it. Here we go. Gonna fold this up for the final time. Try not to fold the corner too far up, too exact, because it will rip the front and the back of your boat. Here we go. Fold it again. So we fold it this way. See? Fold it this way. Okay. We're gonna turn it over and fold that side. It's ripped already, so we want to avoid that in many instances, but we can repair that. All right, here we go. Now look at this. So we have this, we want to look at this, we want to look at this. Okay, and then we look at it from different angles. Really want to analyze this thing to see what can happen, what we can do with this. What are some of the things we can look at it this way, how we can present it. Look at it this way, we could make a fish or a bird. See that? Those are some of the things we can do with it. Okay, look at that. Want to look at it. All right. So we have this, and then we go in and we open. All right, we go from there. We open, we open, we open. Look at it. So we have our boat. We have our nice boat ready to sail. Yep, that's it, guys. That's our, we can look at it. Look at the bottom of it. There's an opening there. Okay. Alright, squeeze it. There we go. Good. Hope you enjoy. Hope you like. And here are the triangles. So we can put it back together nicely and tuck it away in our pockets and have it to play with. Alright. Hope you enjoy, guys. Bye. Thanks for watching. And please do have fun. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. That's our boat right there. Our boat. That's our boat right there. Alright guys, thank you.